Hey guys, it's me, Xprince, and I want to share with you my most recent idea actually, of how we can prevent the side effects of internet or online pills, especially in relation to Looksmaxxing, not just to the movie The Matrix. So, first of all, and before watching this video, you gotta understand the meaning or philosophy behind the internet pills and how they're used in different contexts. Since most internet pills are associated with this Looksmaxxing trend, I'll explain the idea of the black-purple pill in the context of Looksmaxxing. For those who are absolute beginners in Looksmaxxing or on the idea behind this video, I'll give you a quick understanding of the black pill, red pill, blue pill and purple pill first, alright? So, in Looksmaxxing, there's this idea of PSL rating and PSL gods. A PSL rating is a scale for the attractiveness of a person. A PSL god or a PSL goddess falls somewhere between the 8 to 9.9 PSL rating. I won't explain specific terms like light Chad, stay silent, LTN, or mountain because this video is meant to be short. Now, the relation of the pills to the PSL scale or how attractive a person is so explicit because if you are someone who wants or doesn't want to improve your looks, you fall under the category of one or more of those pills mentioned earlier. You can actually entitle a person with one or more pills because the Looksmaxxing pills are not literal and physical pills to be ingested, okay? They are ideological pills that are structured with certain beliefs, ideas, and practices. So a pill is not automatically a person's whole belief system, it just happens to have some similar ideas related to it. So, for example, let's start with the black pill. A black pill is an ideology associated with its common belief that looks and genetics predetermine a person's success in dating or relationship. Now, some people, but not all people, usually associate the black pill with hopelessness and even ugly people who are depicted as lonely, aggressive, and below the value of a human, also called sub-5. Remember that a pill is an ideology, not a whole belief system of a person, right? I mean, it's evolving, so an attractive person, say a PSL god, can be a black pillar while also sticking to the idea of the black pill, that looks and genetics are everything. To this day, the black pill has been filled with extreme ideas like remixing or bone smashing to the point where it dilutes the main objective of the black pill, which is improvement of looks, with genetics as a predetermined factor for someone's dating success. The red pill, as depicted in the Matrix movie, refers to the enlightenment of a person, with strong emphasis on the knowledge of a harsh reality. In Looksmaxxing, this could refer to those people who have already accepted the harsh truth about dating, that women or men only want attractive partners, but the key difference between the black pill and red pill is that the latter is focused on understanding the women's behavior in pursuit of their I would date you permission. While the black pill and red pill both have the Looksmaxxing objectives, the standards are quite different, with black pill emphasizing the looks and genetics factors and red pill emphasizing the harsh dynamical nature of women. Now notice that the term harsh reality is mostly mentioned in the red pill community, and most people call red pillers the misogynistic and manipulative incels because the red pillers somehow think of dating or relationships as a game that they have to win, not an actual serious commitment or responsibility. Now, I'm not saying that all red pillers have this belief because like I said, a pill is an ideology that evolves with increasing concepts and ideas, but it's just that most people think of red pillers that way, and that's why I told you this not as misinformation but as something that the internet would most likely tell you about, like I did lots of research on this and read many articles, so the majority wins. Sometimes, you can't change what people think of you no matter how good you think of yourself, and you just gotta accept it that way and learn to adapt just like what red pillers do. Most red pill ugly guys just accept the reality that most attractive women, especially in Western countries, want someone with the same level of attractiveness or even above as theirs. What matters though, for most red pillars, is the strategy, so this is where red pillars go beyond the traditional Looksmaxxing standard that suggests looks and genetics are everything. Red pill objectives like gym maxing, money maxing, status maxing, and fame maxing were created to promote self-improvement beyond just looks and genetics. Now, not all red pillars do those kinds of stuff. It still depends on the red pillar's understanding of the woman's behavior and needs. So, let's say an average-looking guy learns to persuade an attractive woman to date him because the guy is so rich. That's how it works for the red pillars, a harsh reality about the women's behavior which you have to be aware of so that you can manipulate their behavior, but that may not be ethical, right? This is where blue pillars come in the way. A blue pill, especially in the Matrix movie, is about having the ignorance as a bliss. In Looksmaxxing, you can think of the pill as an escape from the harsh reality, focusing on the good conduct of a person instead. Most blue pillars focus on the importance of being just yourself without strong emphasis on looks and the psychology of women's behavior. A blue pillar may say, "Hi, would you mind if I date you? If you don't want, I'll respect you." The psychology of the blue pill is that you're trying to adapt to a world whilst not focusing too much on things that you know might be too hard to accept because you can't persuade a very kind man to push a woman into dating, okay? A blue pillar kind of has this protection from emotional harm mechanism in psychology, while a red pillar will take as much pain as needed to achieve the result, like an incel will do anything and study anything just to win a woman. Blue pillars have a lot of compassion and commitment to the women they're trying to build a healthy relationship with. Well, I think my father has some aspects of a blue pillar because even though he's not that good looking, he was still able to build a healthy and long-term relationship with my mother, and they have been both happily married for over 40 years now. He's better than me at sustaining a relationship, literally, ha 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 ha. Anyways, let's hop onto the idea of the purple pill. A purple pill ideology is simply the balance between the red pill and blue pill. Although the purple pill may be in agreement with some ideas of the red pill, like improvement of looks and awareness of the harsh reality, it doesn't encourage the manipulative tactics of a red pillar over a woman. Similarly, the purple pill doesn't also encourage the importance of ignorance, which the blue pill suggests. The difference is that the blue pill somehow suggests that by only being true to yourself and being kind, and without being aware of the ever-changing needs of a woman, you can achieve a positive result. While the purple pill recognizes the importance of optimism, it also sticks to reality, but in a moderate way that it won't promote male dominance like some of the aspects of the red pill. The purple pill is famously known for promoting gender equality without gender bias or dominance. And finally, what on earth is the black purple pill? Raise your hands. Anyone? Ha 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 ha. Okay, studying this pill takes you not only to the movie The Matrix but to the bizarre nature of reality, as the black purple pill is chiefly based on the idea of relativity theory and quantum theory. For those science geeks out there or people who have heard of the idea of Schrodinger's cat, I now give you the permission to improve your looks while at the same time accepting that a woman might like you and dislike you at the same time. I mean, that doesn't happen literally in the same situation where you're talking to her, but your behavior and the woman's behavior are relativistic to each other. It means that you can never absolutely predict what a woman wants at all times and in all situations. Well, I guess you can never be sure of someone's behavior in all infinite situations, right? The black purple pill is quite centralized on the uncertainty of the outcome and focuses on the acceptance of that uncertain reality. Even though the black purple pill has some ideas of the red pill, also because the purple pill balances the red pill and blue pill, not all red pillars accept the uncertainty, which means that some who stick to the belief that they know everything, especially the harsh truths about reality, are not black purple pillars, because the black purple pill is all about acceptance of uncertainty. On the other hand, a black purple pillar can be a red pillar by accepting the uncertainty and denying full knowledge of a woman's behavior while also trying any possible way to be successful in dating. Here we got 3 types of black purple pillars: the type 1, the type 2, and the type 3. The type 1 black purple pillar is someone who accepts uncertainty but still finds it meaningful by putting a lot of effort and time on the adaptation to that uncertainty. This is a very positive perspective from someone who says we can never know what's gonna happen tomorrow, but we have to keep fighting to find out. So, in Looksmaxxing, a black pill incel may say, I don't have what she wants. A red pillar may say, I can have whatever she wants. A blue pillar may say not everything that she wants matters as long as we're fair to each other. A purple pillar may say I can have whatever she wants, but what we both want equally matters as much as that. Now, a type 1 black purple pillar may say I can never know what she wants in dating at all times and in all situations, but I have to give it a try. The type 2 black purple pillar accepts the uncertainty but doesn't believe that it'd even be meaningful no matter the action. Unlike the black pill that's frequently associated with hopelessness or even ending one's life, the type 2 black purple pillars don't feel hopeless or depressed in any way. It's just that they believe that the existence of uncertainty is meaningless and that there's nothing we can do with it that would make us predict the woman's behavior all the time and in all situations. So a type 2 black purple pillar would still pursue other achievements in life while not investing a lot of time and effort into the belief that we can somehow predict someone's behavior, just like what the type 1 black purple pillar attempts to do. A black purple pillar also rejects the idea of absolute idealism and believes in relativistic idealism instead. The latter suggests that every idea we have about something is relative to other ideas, implying that it's almost impossible for a person to be knowledgeable of something all the time and in all situations because it is affected by complicated interactions of information. The black pill somehow exhibits absolute idealism with the belief that a woman's behavior or a dating success is always predetermined by looks and genetics, but it's not always true. Let's make one example of relativistic idealism. One example is the idea of the black pill, alright? Some people may describe it nihilistic or toxic, but for someone who was born with good genetics and facial features already, the perspective of the black pill seems to be affected by whoever interprets it. Good-looking people may still adhere to the belief that looks and genetics are everything while being positive and hopeful at the same time, as opposed to a black-pilled incel. Now, it's time for the type 3 black-purple pillar. This type of black-purple pillar find the uncertainty both meaningful and meaningless alternately from different situations. Why? Because in life, it's not just about the good things that happen to you, you also consider the bad things. This transitional belief makes a type 3 black-purple pillar rethink about the nature of decision-making, that not all the time, you can only have one belief. All beliefs can get mixed up hand in hand endlessly. This paradoxically means that you can take some or all the pills into your belief system and still find life meaningless or meaningful. The third type of black-purple pillar exists in this superpositional state of decision-making where the person interpreting the information already considers the uncertainty of dating success both meaningful and meaningless, for the fact that even if the dating turned out to be the successful, it wouldn't be from others' perspectives. For example, on Reddit, where I'm most virtually active on, an attractive guy who posted about being able to pull many women might be downvoted by blue pillers who are monogamists. Now, the attractive guy might consider his dating success relative instead of absolute because for him, it was, but for others, it wasn't.